Hey, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk, that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne good it, but Shay made it hot. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
ride. She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you guys so much for tuning back in tonight. If you are up, I know you're going to be up in this place, so we can go ahead and do another reaction, Kountry Wayne Skits reaction talk time. Well, welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. Guys, we're not going to be in here that long tonight. We're going to go ahead and do these 3 skits and get on out of here. All right. They did not drop an Amber or Anthony skit tonight, so you know, I got some alternative skits to watch. You know, they still are good. Before we start off, guys, let me ask you to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. If you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, and $Shades2. Or copy yourself a membership for only $4.99 per month. Thank you guys in advance for that. And thanks to all who have donated or, you know, bought a membership. I definitely appreciate you guys. All right. All right. So let's go into that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and put this banner back up because I always have to take it down. So there it is right there. All right, guys. So y'all know how we do this. We basically play a skit, stop it for a minute. Then, you know, I react. Then we finish playing the rest. Then we come back over here in the chat and react with everybody over there in the chat. And if you want to react live, you can come on out to this chat as well. All right. So if you are at home, get you something to drink or relax in bed or whatever. If you are at work, continue to watch or listen to me on the download. And thank you guys so much again for being here. And people in the replay, thank you for watching as well. And let's go ahead and get started with this live because y'all know I'll be having long. All right. I forgot to put my music on. Let's put that on in the background. So I hope you guys had a great Tuesday. My Tuesday went pretty good, you guys. Now let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit. All right. So that music right there is dance pop. Okay, I try to play something different sometimes because it's the same old stuff. I really wish they would get some new music, but I guess they probably won't. But anyway, so the first skit we are going to watch tonight will be Larry asking his daughter Brooke to keep a secret. Okay, and these people right here are just doing all types of stuff, you guys. I mean, from keeping secrets to just doing the most. All right, I don't get with that secret keeping. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch that. I hope I screenshot that. I guess not, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and get this skit. So let me present, share screen. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's take this one down. And first, let me see if Brenda got it up. And if you guys are on TikTok, make sure y'all show her some love and support as well. I think this is the one right here where Larry is asking her to keep a secret. Let's look and see. It is. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Hey, Dad.
What are you doing in the kitchen?
Doing some schoolwork.
Oh, you want to do it in your room?
I want a snack until I can eat in here, so.
Yeah, because you keep leaving a mess.
I know, but it's my room. What?
Nothing. Anyway, how was your day?
It was pretty, it was average. Regular school. Oh, on the bus, Isaiah stood up and told everybody to be quiet. He made a big announcement, like, oh yeah, like me and Brooke are dating now. It was super sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you said you had an average day. That's not average.
Well, my school day was average, but my
Okay.
bus ride home was like different.
How do you feel about that?
It was sweet.
Okay, all right, well.
What'd you do today? You all up in my business.
Took your mom over to get her car looked at.
Oh, what they say?
Oh, a lot of money. She got a lot of work being done. Like $2,900 to get it fixed. Yeah. So I know. Did that and then well, your mom will be home soon.
Where's she at work?
Over there doing stuff with the court case. Get prepared for that. Yeah. And speaking of your mom.
Which one? You just listed both.
Well, your mom, Shara.
Yeah.
Have you talked to her about the conversation
You haven't really talked to Mom?
we had last night about the pregnancy thing?
No, I haven't told her that yet.
Okay, yet.
Yes, yet.
Well, listen, I need you to do me a favor. Don't mention that to her.
And why is that?
If your mom finds out that Bethany said there's a good chance you can get pregnant because you got a boyfriend, she is going to lose it.
I know.
No, don't smile. You know how she's going to be.
Well, I mean, you took Bethany's side, so I didn't think you had a problem with it.
Take her side. I came in. You can don't roll your eyes at me.
I realized. I
You
tried to help
did.
you.
Don't cut them either. Listen, I didn't take her side. I came in because I heard you screaming, "Dad, Dad, come in here!" And I get in there and
And the whole time you asked, "What's wrong?" Like you're
well,
lost.
yeah, because she's saying her point, you're saying your point. I'm trying to understand what's going on, and next thing I know, oh, my mom said I was gonna get pregnant. It just sort of threw me off. I didn't know what to say, but I was trying to get the tempo of the conversation, and y'all were going back and forth, and listen. We had a conversation. I told her she was wrong for doing that. We had a conversation about that, and she was like, "No, you know, this, that, and the other." I just don't want you to tell your mom right now. I don't want you to tell her, period.
I don't know. We should tell Mom everything, so.
You don't have to tell her everything. I'm asking you, please, do this for me, for your dad.
What, to keep the peace?
Do not say nothing to your mom about this.
So I can keep the peace in the
Yes,
house?
because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of tension going on right now, and I don't need more attitude.
The only reason why I'm not going to tell Mom is because I know she has a lot going on.
What about me?
Mm.
You don't love me?
I do, but
I'm
you're
asking you
because you
because
took her
you-
side.
I'm an op.
You're up.
Did you just call me an op?
Yeah. You're up.
I'll push you down.
Alright.
Don't do that. Please, just let's keep that between us, okay?
I will.
All right.
That's alright.
Okay, thank you. All right, I love you.
I love you more.
All right. Here's your homework.
That's what I was doing.
So I guess Ruffles must be a sponsor because he's showing that bag. Anyway, that juice didn't look good at all. Okay, let's go over here and put this music back on. All right, so, this secret thing is a hot mess. Okay, I don't agree with him asking her not to tell her mother about the conversation. At the same time, though, is it really necessary that she goes back and tell Shari everything that her and Bethany discuss? What goes on in the house? I mean, this is why a lot of stuff has been kept up, because they do too much back and forth stuff. Whatever happens in that house right there should stay there, unless it's something, major, or, something like causes somebody some pain or stress or abuse or something like that. I don't feel like every time something goes on that she needs to go and tell her mom. When her mom wasn't around, who was she telling then? Okay, I mean, it's just weird to me that they do this. Just like whatever happens over there at her mom's house, unless again, it's something major, abuse or something like that. I don't feel like she needs to run back and tell Bethany and her dad. I just don't. I mean, everything that goes on there. Because eventually what's going to happen is that it's going to create a lot of problems. If Larry already handled everything, regarding that conversation, it should just stay right there. He already took care of it. Okay, point blank. Bethany came in and did a little apology, somewhat of an apology, and so it should be squashed. That's one thing that they need to stop doing. They need to stop holding on to stuff once you say you're sorry, or you guys, they basically get everything situated. I don't feel like they should keep on bringing that up over and over and over again, because I think it's ridiculous to do that. So for me, I'm not with the secret thing, but at the same time, if they would already had, told her whatever goes on in this house stays in this house, unless it's something major like, abuse or something like that, she probably wouldn't be trying to go tell her mother in the first place. I think the rules should have been laid down a long time ago, how everything operates in the household. But as far as him talking about basically keeping a secret, I think that's, kind of weird to do that. Okay, so that's what I think. Now, let me see. Some people are saying that Larry shouldn't be asking her to keep a secret, and he's scared of Bethany and all this other stuff. I don't know. I don't think he's afraid of Bethany, okay? I just think he's probably tired of all the drama, you know what I'm saying, all the arguing back and forth, the foolishness. All right, I just feel like he's probably tired of that and them bickering and stuff all the time. But at the same time, Larry is part of the problem. See, the thing is, all of them are part of the problem. That's why everything can't run smoothly. You got Bethany say anything. She's a direct lady, but at times she says stuff in a way that should not be said. She has to practice on her communication. Okay, she has to make sure she says stuff in a way that won't, make other people upset. Like even when she was in the room talking about the pregnancy thing, I think if she would have came out with it in another way, this girl probably wouldn't have went off like she did. Okay, because it's about your delivery. If your delivery is not good, it can go off. All types. The person who's receiving that can take it the wrong way. So I think it's all about her delivery, and then also just basically having be concerned about other people's feelings, not saying any old thing. And then some people say Bethany is racist or whatever the case is. I think she needs to be a little bit more mindful of what she says. Because like I said earlier, I think Bethany feels like she can say certain things because she is married to a black man. And he needs to explain to her that you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So she has to watch what she says, because, you don't want to come off as being racist or, stereotyping or something like that. So she needs to watch how she says stuff, and she needs to watch how she says stuff to this little girl right here, period. And so, like I said, I think it's a combination thing. All of them play a part in this family's, confusions. That's what I believe. And if they all learn not to do certain things, they would probably get along better. Like, for example, Brooke has to learn to be respectful for herself because she has to remember something. She's not grown. And even if she was grown, you still be respectful to your parents. All right. So she needs to learn that. Even if your parent makes you mad or whatever the case is, you still do not supposed to be disrespectful to your parents. Point blank. I'm never for that disrespect. I'm just not. And then Larry needs to, be the head of the household. What he says should go. If he tells them to stop arguing, they should stop. Plus Larry needs to stop doing things to incite that. Because just like today, he lied. He lied. We're gonna play that skit. He lied about the car, about Shari's car to Bethany. A real person would have said before all of this, once the car broke down, he would have came to his wife and said, babe, Shari don't have the money to get her car fixed. I don't want her, when she pick up Brooke, to get stranded or whatever the case is. So I think if you don't mind, can we go ahead and have her give her a loan to get the car fixed? She could just pay us back. That's the way he should have came out and did that. Okay, he should have did everything like that. The furniture, all of that. So he fails in the area where he's not a leader, where he's also part of the problem. He taking sides and stuff. It's just crazy. Then he telling Shari stuff and just weird vibes. You know what I'm saying? And so again, they all need to learn what their problem is, and and figure out how to correct it and be respectful and learn how to talk to people. And I think that it would probably be a better situation going on. And another thing, Bethany needs to stop talking about the mother, around her. And I always know this. The only reason why Bethany knows stuff about Shari is because Laurie told her. Okay, but that should stay amongst them two in their bedroom or outside in the car, somewhere where this girl can't be hearing it or included in the conversation. Just like when they be having arguments, they do not need to argue around this girl right here. They should go off in the area by themselves and talk about everything, not in front of her, because what she's going to do is play them against each other, just like she is. She's playing all three of these people against one another. And you can clearly tell that's why she was doing that little smiling and stuff. What she does not realize is that Bethany was telling her the truth regarding boys, Isaiah getting a baby and things like that. And I honestly hope that Wayne take this skit to that level to show kids, just because you are a good child or a good student and you think you know everything, it doesn't mean that you can't meet a boy and he encourage you to do something that you may not want to do, or you're not ready to do it. Or sometimes your emotions will play on you too to make you think you're ready to do it. You have to think about stuff before you do it. Right there, definitely allow her to do it. Hey, Bronze, that's why I said, all of them are part of the problem. It's not just one person. A lot of people just run and get on Bethany, but it ain't just Bethany. It's all three of them. They're all playing a part in, the family being like it is. Everybody got to be respectful. Happy and blessed Tuesday, Bronze. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone has to be respectful, okay? Okay? And everybody has to, know how to talk to each other. Brooke needs to stay in her place because she's a kid. Okay, more than anything, she's a kid. I don't care if she's 17. She is still a kid, and she's living in their house. So therefore, you have to abide by their rules, or else she can go live with her mother. Well, blank. And what you guys fail to realize too is that Bethany has been taking care of this girl ever since she probably was little. One thing they haven't included into the skits is letting us know how long Bethany and Lowry have been married. And Bethany says she's been with them for a while. So for everybody to disregard that as soon as Shari comes into the picture is mad crazy to me. Okay, Shari wasn't there to help this girl or take care of this girl and all of that stuff. Okay, it's hard for someone to come into a marriage and a child and a other person, a relationship first, and the other person, has a child or something. Then they get married, and then they they have to assume the responsibility of being the parent. So when her real mother or their real mother come back into the picture, or father, that doesn't mean that you disregard the step parent. That's not right. Because the thing is this right here. Bethany has been like this ever since. Okay, and they all know this. Now I'm trying to figure out how are they now having a problem with her, but they didn't have a problem with her a year and a half ago or a year ago. That's crazy when she was over there being disrespectful and saying racist stuff to Chase. Laurie was trying to fight everybody. Okay, don't y'all remember? So to be acting like this, against Bethany now, it's just not right, in my opinion. And because she's been doing the same thing that she was doing before Shari got there. Y'all had to get me a drink of water. She's been doing the same thing, talking the same way, and everything else. If Laurie was a real man, he would just basically have a good talk with his wife. Somewhere where they're, like maybe go out to dinner or something, and then have a really heart-to-heart talk. Okay, and let her know certain things. Hey, Queen, thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Tuesday night. That's what Laurie would do. And then Bethany needs to listen. Because when you get into a marriage, the husband is head of household. So therefore, you're supposed to listen to him. And what he says, that's what you're supposed to do. And that's what she needs to learn to do. Okay? Point blank. A marriage is not going to work if there are two heads there. All right? There's only one head of the household. It's the male. So therefore, she needs to do as he say. If he tells her not to argue with Shari, she shouldn't argue with her. So that may mean that when this lady is around, she may want to go to the other room. And Larry needs to know too, since they don't get along, Shari does not need to come in that house or anything. And they don't need to do anything all together as a family because they can't. And Laurie also needs to stay respectful because he do a lot of weird ass stuff, like what he did earlier. And I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And people who sit up here and act like they do agree with it, especially women, y'all need to get real. Y'all know good and dead going well. If y'all significant other was buying their ex a car or fixing the car, you'd be pissed. Okay, let's keep it real. All right? So let's go ahead and go to the next skit. And I think the next skit is where that juice does not look good. I guess that's some prop food because that juice does not look good at all. Okay, let's see here. We're going to go into the skit. We got that ain't going to skip. It's another one. It's where Bethany is trying to apologize to her. Let me get the name of it. I thought I did a screenshot. I guess I did. It's hard to do all that when I'm stopping at lights trying to do it. Because I ain't trying to, text and drive. So, like, if I stop at a light or something or, get ready to go into the store, I'll go and look at Kountry Wayne Skits to see if there are new skits. But, you have to hurry up when you be out. You have to hurry up. Okay, let me see. What is that skit called? Because I forgot. Let's get the actual name. First, let's go look at this one where Bethany warns Larry he better not be thinking about fixing or buying Shari a car. And he's lying. Hey, Tina, thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Tuesday night. And he's lying in the skit. And that's what I was telling you guys earlier. You can't be doing it. You see how he's lying? That's not a good thing to do. It is not a good thing to do at all. Let me tell you Jermaine's thing now. So let me go over here and get that skit. Oh, I think it may be right here. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. Let's go ahead and look at it right here. I think this.
You took her over there to, what, get an estimate, figure out what was going on with the car?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a lot.
Okay, how much is it going to be, all that stuff?
What they say? $29.50.
Okay. And so what's she going to do about it?
I don't know. I figure something out.
Not you figure something out. She has to figure it out.
What?
No, she has to figure out how to pay for her own car. That's not on you. That's not on me. That's not on us.
What makes you think I'm gonna pay for it?
I'm just saying, you bought her a couch before. I'm not trying to bring up the past, but I have to because you're asking me.
Well, you did a good job of bringing it up, didn't you?
Okay, look. We have enough tension between the two of us. You taking her and picking her up from her already having to break her car breaking down, and then taking her and picking her up to the shop for the car. I'm already ticked off enough about that. So
Okay.
I just want to make sure that you're not going to go the extra mile and try to think that you're going to pay for her stuff too, because she's an adult. She needs to take care of her own bills. And if we got to figure out something to pick Brooke up from school or to take her back and forth, I'm happy, but we're not paying for her stuff. You're not paying for her stuff. That
I
was
never said one time I was gonna pay for her car repairs. I mean, you just like to just go right to the edge with everything, don't you?
Well, I just know the tension that we have when Shar comes into the picture, and this is just the extra level because
There's no extra level. It's like, oh, don't pay for Char's car. I mean, it's like you go right to that edge with everything. It's like you telling me that you telling Brooke that, oh, you gonna wind up pregnant because
I
she
didn't
dating
say it like that. But you weren't there to listen. You weren't there to hear it, okay? She heard what she wanted to hear. I didn't say it like that. But either way.
You shouldn't have said that.
Okay. This conversation is regarding the car. And I do not.
I don't know why they love to bring up stuff that is already dealt with. That's one of the biggest problems they have. They keep on bringing up stuff that they have already talked about and basically resolved. Okay, and Larry is lying with his stinking ass. Why can't he tell the truth? He really can't be saying anything because he's sitting up, he's laying his big ass up here lying right now.
Want us to have any more arguments about Shara, and I'm telling you that if you do that and you pay for the car, we're going to be arguing about it, and I don't want that to happen.
Okay, let's do this conversation. Telling me is one thing. I said, Larry, I don't feel good about if you even, suggest paying for Shara's car.
Okay.
Come on. We're trying to have civilized conversations, are we not?
We are, and that's
Okay.
why I'm trying to be upfront with you and saying that if you do that, we will have issues. And it's like, I don't want us to have issues, Larry. We've already had enough. Okay, Shar has been the cause of some of those, even if it's not been intended.
I am not paying for her car repairs, okay? That's not on me. So don't compare apples and oranges, couches and cars. No.
Well, that frustrated me before, and I have to think about things like that because that was a big purchase. That was a big point of the reason why we were fighting for a while. And now that things have started to we're trying to see eye to eye anyway. This is going to be something that's just going to blow open and fester in a blister of fights.
I already said I wasn't doing it. So
Okay,
you don't need to.
Okay, I'm just
You don't,
reiterating. Please don't. Okay, please.
I said no.
Please don't.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's not argue. Let's just watch TV. And I've been trying to figure out how I wanted to tell you that. It's been sitting under my skin all day. Okay.
Okay. So let me go back and get a better scenery.
That frustrated me before.
Yes, it bed together. Okay. So the thing is that Larry is lying. Okay. He's already lying. So I don't have anything good to say because he's already lying. All right. I don't like a lying ass dude. Right. Point blank. Tell the truth, dude. You already asked her about you was trying to pay for the car to get it repaired, and Shari is the one that turned you down. You, Mr. Big Man, you should have told your wife. Point blank. Okay, Mr. Leader, Mr. Head of Household, you should have told her. All right, don't act like this woman is just making up stuff and she just making up stuff in her mind because you already did exactly what she asked you not to do. You already did it. You already asked this woman. You already told her actually that you would get her car repaired. Point blank. So the thing is, he's lying. Okay, so I don't know what else to say about that because he's not being truthful at all. And y'all keep on talking about this lady, but y'all keep on failing to realize this lady has been like this for the longest. When he married her, she was like this. All right. So it's not brand new to him. He already know what he's dealing with. So the thing is, it still does not excuse the stuff that he does. Just like it doesn't excuse that Brooke ass is disrespectful to her elder, point blank. Y'all like to throw the Bible in the story, but you forget to throw this verse in there. Now, I'm not saying it exactly the way it is, but it talks about kids who disrespect their elders, that their days on earth will be shorter. As a matter of fact, just let me look it up, because I hate when I quote stuff and then it may not be quoted the correct way. Y'all like to bring up that scripture about provoking and stuff, but you never bring up this other scripture about, kids disrespecting their elders. Okay, let me just, hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. So y'all like to throw in the Bible all the time. And I'm gonna start doing this because y'all do this all the time with that provoking stuff. And it says in Ephesians 6:1-3, in Colossians, I know I just said that crazy, 3:20, which tell children to obey their parents as this is right and pleases the Lord. Then Proverbs 23-22 says, listen to your father who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old. It also encourages all younger people to submit yourselves to your elders and clothe yourself with humility toward one another. Okay, so it says, honor your father and your mother, which is the first commandment, with a promise that it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. But you guys never bring those up. You always saying that provoking stuff, but the Bible has a whole list of things for people, for kids and for people in general. Okay, say show respect for the elderly. Okay, and revere your God, or rever your God. I am the Lord. So the thing is that you do not supposed to disrespect your parents. Okay, and that's one thing that Brooke needs to realize, and Larry should be telling her that. Period. If she has a problem with her stepmom, you go tell your dad. Okay, and then as a family, but the kid needs to stay respectful, then you all can talk about it and let her know what she is doing that is offensive. Point blank, that's the way it goes. All right. And if you can't talk to her, then Larry should be able to talk to her privately and tell her that's a no-no. Point blank, that's the way it should go. Okay, that's the way it should be. The Bible has so many verses on that is plainly ridiculous, and it's crazy how people overlook that. Kids need to stay in kids' place. No disrespectful talking at little kids. All right, point blank. And like I said earlier, I think Bethany, because she didn't have any kids. She has a stepdaughter now, but before her and Larry got together, she didn't have any children. Okay, but I don't know how long she's been Brooke's step parent, so she should have some experience now. But it still would help if she went and like maybe took a class where you know how to talk to teenagers, because they're a little bit different than talking to little bitty kids. Okay, and that's why I say that. And Larry, for this line right here in this skit, it does not even make any sense. You guys know he was trying to play for her car, and that's just on everything. All right, so anyway, let me mute this music. I forgot to mute it. And let me go ahead and go to the next skit. And I think this skit that I am going to show will be the one where Bethany is trying to apologize to Brooke. And let me just say something before we start this one. This is why I said that Bethany needs to take some type of class where she learns how to basically talk to teenagers. And she needs to realize something else too, that when you go and apologize, right, unless you're dealing with some weirdo, like, somebody I know that's a damn weirdo, and you can't really apologize to him because he'd be, just weird. But if you're dealing with regular people and you're trying to apologize, especially to a kid, you don't need to make it sound like I don't know how to put this. In this skit, she was apologizing, but what she did is said, like, basically, if she wouldn't have took it the wrong way, then, you know, Bethany wouldn't have, if she wouldn't have took what Bethany was saying the wrong way, basically she wouldn't have never got offended. The thing is, what Bethany needs to understand is that when you're talking to people, especially to kids, and you're trying to get a point across, like, you know, watch, be careful with Isaiah, because you know he's friends with those girls, and we have to make sure he's legit, and don't let him pressure you into X and things like that. And if you ever feel like you want to do these things, you need to come to talk to me or your dad or even your mom. Okay, that's what she should have been saying like that, because we don't want you to, get pregnant, or even if you don't get pregnant, we don't want you to go through no heartbreak and things like that, over this boy. She should have said something like that, okay? Versus trying to make it sound like, I know you're going to get pregnant, is things like that. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So Bethany needs to learn how to basically talk to people, grown, anybody, because she has that problem with more than just this little girl. She has it with other people too. So she needs to watch how she talks to people. In other words, talk to people the way you want to be talked to. Okay, point blank. And when you're talking to kids, especially with sensitive topics, you need to remember that you are talking to a child. Secondly, you need to not, do it the way she was doing it. Okay. Now, if you know a child did something and you know they did something and things like that, then that's totally different. But we're talking about her basically telling her, you're dating now, and this boy is still friends with your ops. Okay. So therefore, you may want to be careful. And I know when boys and girls start dating, sometimes, they start liking each other a lot, falling in love, and they think they want to have, what. And I'm just here to let you know, you can come and talk to me, if you feel like you want to do something, so I can show you what to do, and, etc. Something like that. That's what she should have said. So when Bethany apologized, she made it sound like if it wasn't for her taking it the wrong way, then it wouldn't be no need for no apology, because she would have never got offended. And that's not the way you apologize, okay? Point blank. And I don't care, even if it was Larry, I would be saying the same thing, because this is not based on the fact that Bethany is just a stepmother or she's white or anything like that. I'm just telling you, as a parent myself, this is the way I would have, said that. And since I have had conversations like this with my kids, I know that's not the way you do it. All right, point blank. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Hey, man. Mm-hmm. Can you put the phone down so I can talk to you, please? Okay. About our conversation yesterday, I think we got off on the wrong foot, and I want to try and apologize for how you took what I said.
Well, I'm glad you're self-reflecting. That's great. That's a nice start for you.
Okay, well, it should be a start for you as well, because
we were talking about where you were wrong, so can't really say I should start because I didn't say anything wrong.
But you're being sassy right now, and you should reflect on that.
I'm just reflecting on last night.
Okay, enough with the sass. I came to try and apologize. I didn't come here to argue. And if you'll at least let me try and apologize, that would be great.
Okay.
Okay?
You can go.
I can go?
Like, start.
Okay. So, sometimes, I think everybody does this, but I do this a lot. I think about how I'm going to word something to somebody, and sometimes it doesn't come out that way. So, I think that's what happened. It was coming from a good place.
But I mean, even after I told you like how you were saying it, you stood on what you said. So you can't really say that like, oh, like you didn't mean for it to come out that way because you did.
Well, no, the words.
Stop right here. That's a no. Don't tell your parent what she meant to do. All right, that's a no.
Came out in a bad way, yes, but the intention was pure. Okay, my intention was coming from my heart, because I do not want bad things to happen to you too soon. I don't want bad things to happen to you.
What is Bethany talking about? Bad things to happen to you too soon. Girl, what are you talking about? You mean you just don't want bad things to happen to her, period.
At all, those decisions, all of that. So they came out the wrong way and you took it the wrong way, and then you got really defensive because you wouldn't let me explain.
I mean, if you would have came in here like this last night, I would have took it the right way, but it's just the way you
But
came.
when I came in, I was very calm and I talked to you.
It doesn't matter about your demeanor. I guess it matters more about your words. And
Well,
then even when I told you you were wrong, you got upset. So then your whole demeanor changed and made the situation worse.
But yours does too, and that's what I've been trying to get across to you. Whenever we,
No, I keep the same demeanor
you
24/7.
don't. You don't. And either way, this arguing and bickering back and forth has to stop.
See,
And
this
I
is not
don't.
even arguing. This is a conversation.
It's not.
But you're
When
getting
you
defensive.
rebuttal every time, it is an argument.
I'm gonna say this again. This little girl is too grown for me. I don't feel like she needs to be telling her that she getting defensive or anything else. Just listen, tell her what she does not like that she did, and leave it at that. She need and them facial expressions and shit, hand gestures and all that. Just too much for me. Too damn grown. You know what I'm saying?
So how does the conversation work?
You talk.
Okay, so
Without irritation in your voice, without being defensive with everything that you say. And Brooke, every time you talk to me, it's defensive. Look, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want to take what I said wrong.
Okay.
I came in here to apologize to it, and I really don't even care if you tell your mom about it, because, it is what it is.
I wasn't gonna tell my mom.
Oh, you weren't?
No, because it was like I don't know. I was gonna try to keep the peace.
Well, and which is what I've been trying to do. And I don't think you see that either. Because I could have just come in here straight up yelling, straight up forbid you to do things, and I didn't do that.
I kind of really don't have the authority. Both my parents told me I can't.
Well, I do in certain
Hold
situations.
the fuck up. Excuse me, y'all. What you mean that she does not have the authority? Girl, what are you talking about? I'm gonna have to stop watching these skits right here because it be like really teeing me off. She does have the authority, okay? She does have the authority. She's your stepmother. She has the authority to. What is this girl talking about? And where she gets this shit from, I don't know. She has the authority just like her mom does, just like Larry does. All right? As long as she's Larry's wife, she has authority. She's been acting as her mother for the longest. How come now all of a sudden she does not have any authority to do what she's doing? This girl done lost her damn mind. Honestly, if I was in a relationship like this, either she can go stay with her mom or I'm gonna be out this marriage, because it's just plainly crazy and disrespectful. And Larry don't do shit to curb all of this stuff. This is plain foolishness.
And once again,
Not this one though.
see, Brooke, this is what I'm talking about. This is the nasty, sassy attitude that a teenager should not have with their parents. Okay? I honestly am trying to apologize to you. You just want to shut your ears off, and you just want to be defensive every time I talk to you. You can't even take an apology. You honestly,
I accept your apology.
yeah, with the smart aleck look on your face and a condescending tone. I get it. Yeah.
But the thing about Bethany, don't need to worry about what she looks like. Okay, point blank. Kids will gonna do that, have that weird ass look on their face. Who cares? The thing is, apologize and don't apologize in the same exact manner that she just did. You don't have to bring up the fact if she didn't get offended and all this other shit. Just say you're sorry and you should have said everything in a different way and leave it like that. All this other stuff is just plainly ridiculous. See, one thing about it, when you're the parent, act like the parent all the way. All right, point blank. I'm sorry for talking to you before, having it coming in here saying it the way that I did. However, I still mean what I said. I just should have said it in a different way. So I apologize in the way that I said it and leave it at that. All this other stuff, she's not gonna tell her mother. Who gives a fuck? All right, on everything. Nobody cares about you telling your mom. Now, I wouldn't tell her that, but I'm just saying that to you guys. I wouldn't give a damn. Okay, because for the last 10 years or whatever, she's been staying here. Where were your mom? Where was your mom then? All right, point blank. This is what I would be telling Larry. All right, shit, because this is plainly ridiculous. Girl, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this little girl. I really don't. This lady has been taking care of this girl all this time up until her mom came into the picture. And then she want to be all acting weird. Shh.
Pointless.
She get upset when somebody sees something. Calm down. Somebody yell at her. You get angry all the time.
Hell yeah, she angry all the time because you need to stop being so damn disrespectful. Anybody would be damn angry. You being disrespectful all the day going time. Hell, I know this is a skit and you're pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? As a parent. And if anybody condone this foolishness, I'd love to see how you guys are with your kids, because mine's no, I'll be playing around. But at the same time, we have a really good relationship. I mean, Jermaine talks to me all the damn time on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We have a pretty good relationship, but you know, they play around with me, but they know when not to play around with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like me and my older kids, we all have good relationships, you know? Okay, so anyway, you said Brooke has no problem disrespecting, talking back to Bethany, but when it comes to those bullying her, she doesn't do a good job defending herself. Sometimes she all mouth with her mom. She's mouth there too. In the real world, Brooke would already got her ass whooped. I'm just going to be perfectly honest. Brooke would already got her ass whooped by those girls, okay? In the real world, okay? So what I think Kountry Wayne needs to do is make this a little bit more realistic, okay? There are consequences when you always running your damn mouth to your parents, okay? The thing is that Larry needs to step up and be a man. He needs to tell Bethany she needs to learn how to talk, okay, to him and to this little girl, all right? Maybe she need to go take some classes or whatever she needs to do, but she needs to learn how to talk, because now you're dealing with a teenager. You're not dealing with a 6-year-old, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old, 11-year-old. You're dealing with a teenager that's almost grown, okay? So they are still your kids, but at the same time, you have to give them and let them have a little space so they can be, you know, who they are, and so they can also voice their opinions to you, but they need to stay respectful, because I let my eyes voice their opinion all the time. I'm trying to think what my, trying to see which one it was. I can't remember. I was going to tell you guys the story and I forgot what it is. But anyway, the thing is, you can let them voice their opinions, but they just need to stay respectful and not get disrespectful. Point blank. It's like the other night when I picked up my daughter and she had called me at a certain time and she was talking to her sister, and her sister told her that like we was coming. Actually, I didn't get there till a whole hour or something later, and you could tell she was upset. Okay, I didn't do what Bethany does. I didn't like make a whole argument. I just told her she should have spoke to me, because when I'm working, okay, when I'm working, you need to realize when I'm working, and you have to wait until I'm done. Now, for my other daughter to act like I was on my way, I mean, that was crazy. But the thing is, my other daughter should have made sure she talked to me. Okay, it was not even no big old argument. My other daughter I'm talking about is 21, almost 22 years old, and it was no disrespect or anything like that. Okay, so that's the way that's supposed to be. And she was able to voice what she wanted to say, even when they were 17, Brooke's age. Same thing. Just like my 17-year-old son, he voices his opinion all the time. Sometimes he teases me off, and we be arguing and stuff. Not like them though, you know, because I be basically playing, you know. And then when I'm not playing, he knows it. But he talks back at time and things like that. That's what they do. But he knows that I'm not playing with him, and he knows when to keep that mouth closed. All right? Point blank. Yeah, they're going to talk back at times, because that's what kids do. And this is why I said Bethany needs to maybe go refreshing, you know, herself by taking some type of course and learning how to basically communicate effectively with teenagers, okay, and with people in general and stuff. And Larry needs to let her know that. And at the same time, Larry needs to stop doing the little things he does. He does sneaky shit, like, for example, going to the car thing and basically offering to pay for that car, but yet he tells his wife he's not going to do that. The only reason why he's not going to do that is because Shari turned him down. He thinks it's because he got a child with this woman, he still needs to take care of this woman. That's crazy. And to help her with everything. Y'all know, women, you know good and damn well, if your husband was doing this with an ex, you'll have a problem with it, unless y'all all have a good relationship and he comes to discuss that with you first. Because me personally, if we all have a good relationship and my significant other comes to me and tell me that his son's mom or whatever, or his daughter's mom or whatever needs money to get her car repaired, can we possibly loan her the money and she can repay us back? I would probably say, yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it. You don't just go do shit sneaky and just go in and kind of take out money and pay something. Who does that? And then you wonder why the relationship is like it is. You wonder why you wonder why Bethany be tripping out. And Brooke too. There's no order in the household. Once the order is taken away, you get chaos. Okay, point blank. If I did not have order in my household, it would be chaos in here. All right. Like even when me and my husband was together, If we did not have order, it would be chaos. Even with us being separated, we still got order. When he comes here, you can't even tell that we're separated. That's because there's order here. Okay, I be head of household when he's not around, but when he comes around, then he resumes that position. You see what I'm saying? That's called order. All right. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Did y'all say anything else over here? No. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next skit. Honestly, even with the cats, my 3 cats, they have order. They know that Mercedes is the lead. They know this, all right? They know that Mercedes is the head of them. And that's why they don't mess with Mercedes. That's why they don't pretty much mess with Mercedes stuff. Certain places that Mercedes lay at, they do not lay. But Mercedes can lay wherever she wants to. It's funny, but you have order in everything, all right? And when you don't have that order, then you have chaos. And that's what we got here, chaos. Point blank. And this man lying, this girl is disrespectful, this Bethany ass be saying stuff that she should not be saying. She too direct. And it's just chaos, you guys. That's what it is. Okay, so we watched all of that. We watched that right there too. This is the newest skit right here where they're talking. This skit right here is kind of boring to me, guys. So I don't, really care for. I mean, I guess we could watch it, but it's kind of boring to me. What I will go to first, though, is let me go to the car lot and let y'all see this skit, okay?
You said what's all wrong with it?
So right now what we've determined is the harmonic balancer, the serpentine belt, and we have a thermostat issue as well, which is causing that cooling issue. So I can come up with a quote for you, get back on the phone with you later on today and let you know exactly what it's going to be. We'll get this knocked out for you real quick though.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll just try to call around and see first, what I can do, and then I'll let you know. I'll get back with you.
Okay, that
I
sounds
appreciate
good.
you.
Yeah, of course, I'm here for you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you for bringing me up here.
You're very welcome. You're
Glad
very
we
welcome.
Caught them while they were still opening, during the business hours and stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of issues going on with that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, I mean, what do you say? That thermostat and the radiator is like one of the most main problems, though.
Yeah, especially for me to get it on the road,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can kind of look around and, and in the meantime, decide if I'm going to do because I'm tired of catching Ubers and stuff,
Right.
so I might do a rental. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I know you're probably going to say something, but you should let me try to
Learn. No. No.
Why not?
Because I know what you're about to say, and I've told you before, I do not want to hear Bethany's mouth. No. I know you're trying to help. I do. I get it, and I appreciate you, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'll figure it out.
Listen, thing is this. I understand Bethany's mouth, but you're Brooke's mom. Brooke's my child. That makes us all a big family, okay? What I don't want is for you and Brooke to be driving somewhere and your car just stalls on you in the middle of nowhere. And then...
I mean, Larry, that's my whole point of trying to find somebody to fix it and fix it the right way.
But...
So
right
if
now,
it's fixed, then it's not going to get.
So that's why I said, you let me help if I can. That way it takes some of the burden off you financially.
No. I appreciate it. And if it comes down to it, Larry, and, I absolutely need you, I will ask you.
Okay.
But you've done enough. And I appreciate it. You already got the couch, even though I have to hear Big Bertha's mouth. So, I'm good.
Bethany, but okay. Big Bertha stuff. But no, I'm just trying to help where I can. That's
Now
all.
you want to correct me and got you.
See? Okay. But, okay. Well, like I said, I'm just trying to help.
Well, I do appreciate you and all the things that you've done. I really feel like, you're like the best ex-super husband.
Ex-super husband. You give me a cake with some boots, huh? With that?
I should. If they had an award, I would actually give it to you.
For what?
for being the best ex super husband. What do you mean?
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And not even that, like, just you're a really good dad as well. You know, you really are, and you really do take care of your family, and I appreciate you. Seriously,
Well, thank you.
from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you, because I do have family here, and it is kind of hard.
I know. Hence, that's why I'm trying to help, because like I said, we're all family. So if you need my help, I'm here for you.
Well, you know, Bethany don't look at it like that.
I know she does it, but I think, that's her thing. But listen, I also feel you are a great mom. You really are. Brooke loves you, and I'm glad. I know she's glad you're here. So if there was an award for best mom, I would definitely give you one of those too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's sweet. Let's go, because I'm about to freeze.
It is cold.
So you don't know?
So now I'm ready to play the devil's advocate on this. How is she obtaining the award for the best mom when she's only been around for a good hot 2 or 3 months? That's the first thing. How is she the best mom when she's only been around for 2 to 3 months? We haven't even heard anything about this lady until 2 to 3 months ago. What has she done to warrant that title? On the for real. And how are people condoning this behavior right here, where he's basically sneaking to pay for her car? If she would have turned him down, he would have paid for it, knowing that his wife did not approve of that. How's that right? And would you guys like this if your husband did this with his ex without talking to you? See, it doesn't matter if you like Bethany or not. Okay. What's right is what's right. What's wrong is what's wrong. This is wrong all the way around. And I'm glad he did correct her, when she said Big Bertha, because the thing is this right here. Both of these two women need to be respectful of each other. Just like Brooke doesn't want Bethany talking about her mom. Well, I'm pretty sure Bethany does not want her talking about her. It goes both ways. It's not just one way. And Larry is a weak piece of man for letting all of this happen. Honestly, him and her should get back together. Let's see how long it'll last. For real. Because it's plainly ridiculous. The whole thing. This is not the way a marriage is. This is not the way it's supposed to go. If you feel like you need to help her, you should be talking to your wife regardless of what you think she may say. Point blank. Not just sneak behind her back and go and try to get this woman's car fixed because it's your almost grown daughter's mom. What you gonna do? You gonna use the same excuse when the girl get 25, 24? This is a grown ass woman. Okay. She knows that, cars come with expenses. Higher end cars, expenses are a little bit more. So, you have to plan for these type of things. All right. Somebody in the comment section said, stop getting your hair done and your nails. You can still get your hair and nails done. The thing is, just say put money aside for car repairs. All right, point blank. Because what was she doing before she came back to ATL? How was she getting things taken care of then? Or did she just get out of jail? So I'm just still trying to figure out how is she the best mom when she just came back into the picture a hot second ago. It's plainly crazy. So now I definitely understand what Bethany is talking about, but he was lying in the bed with Bethany because he already did this. If she wouldn't have turned it down, he would have paid for it. Then what? So that means he does not give a damn about how Bethany feels, okay, which is mad disrespectful. See, one thing I don't like about some men, they expect certain things, but they are not, doing things themselves, okay? It's plainly crazy. Okay, this girl, hold on. Let me do this, you guys. Hold on. Okay, what time is it? Okay, let me go ahead and show these other two. I think it's one or either two skits, and then we're going to be finished for the night. We've been on here for an hour, so that's about as far as I want to go tonight anyway. But I do want to show this other skit before we leave. So let me go ahead and do the one with these kids getting on Isaiah, but not for saying what he said on the school bus. Okay, so we're going to look at that real quick, and then that's going to be it for tonight. I'm not gonna put this Shayla's skit up there because that skit to me, the storyline is kind of boring. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Because I mean, when Shayla asks Tamara, is Wayne even her type? We'll do that tomorrow, okay, you guys? So let me go ahead and get that skit, and then we're gonna get out of here. I wanted to do the Daily Mom too. I may be able to squeeze that in. Let me just do this real quick. Let me mute this. We're gonna go over here and do this. Let's see if they got it up first. Now we may do Dayla's one because it's already here. But let me get the apartment kids. And I always like doing this storyline because it's good to see, how kids be doing stuff. Some kids and how they think, because you just never notice they help somebody who's dealing with something similar with their kids. Let me see how you spell his name. For what? They have these long ass titles.
What's new with Google Ads? Google AI powers campaigns that work for you.
Okay. Let me do this. Isaiah for lying. They have long titles. It's like a whole damn book. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and watch this one real quick. We're gonna watch the other one, and then that's gonna be it. Okay, let's watch this quickly.
No, because I thought it was so funny the way he just stood up.
No, that's not funny, Gigi.
You're really laughing. No, y'all have to be there.
No, because he's weird and he's fake. You weird and you fake, like I said.
Don't come over here, please.
You for real?
I'm for real.
You chose her over us. You fall in love with the op, and you think it's cool to come over here? No.
What are y'all talking about?
You know what they're talking
Shut
about.
up. Exactly. Why are you so mad?
Okay, look, let's talk about it. Because I purposely came to you and asked you, what are you dating? What is it? What's the situation?
I said I ain't know. So what's the problem?
And you was lying. Know.
I just announced
you don't know that
today.
but you like her. You didn't just figure out you liked her today. So
right.
you been new.
I told y'all I liked her. I'm just saying we didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
We accused you multiple times. You said nah.
Look, I told y'all I liked her. I didn't say we was a couple was together.
You never said that. You act confused. Little does she know that. If she doesn't even know, you won't even claim her to your friend. So
I just announced
because you're embarrassed of her.
We wasn't there.
Okay, what does it matter, bro?
I asked you specifically. You supposed to let us know before anybody else.
Look, wait, you should have just waited until they got back.
Look how y'all acting now. If I'd have told y'all to be acting the same way.
He did that on purpose. He knew he wasn't there, so that's why he said he liked her.
Exactly.
What does it matter? The same thing I told y'all. If it is, if it don't, what does it matter? It don't change nothing between us.
It changes everything between us. It changes absolutely everything between us.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, because we was first. Literally, we were first.
No, he chose her over us.
So we not cool?
Yeah, we not cool. We don't want to be cool with you.
Go.
You're fake.
Now y'all switching up. I ain't even switch up. I like the girl. We chilling, we vibing. And then I ain't even switch up on y'all. I'm still over here with y'all, but y'all trying to switch up on me.
What? He's gonna cheat on you and
wait. You said you didn't switch up. You didn't switch up?
Exactly.
The whole point from the beginning was for you to fake. It was supposed to be fake. And now you real.
Okay, me liking her, catching feelings, whatever, that don't change nothing between us.
Oh my gosh, yes it
y'all
does. I'm telling you.
Oh, we not cool no more. Come on, bro. Soon the YNs come around. Now y'all.
Why you keep bringing
up
YNs?
Oh, so you're jealous? Are you like intimidated or something? You keep saying
bro.
You want to be them so bad. Like,
how?
Because
I
they're cooler than you.
I hoop. I don't know.
Don't nobody care about that.
You're
not even good.
Hoop.
Right. Not making
Try to come to the game.
Who?
I haven't been to one game.
And you suck. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, y'all should be posting on y'all story, all this other stuff.
Okay, you're glazing.
I'm just saying, bro. Listen. And y'all gotta chill with all that. It's not even that serious.
It is.
How?
Slamming out and backdooring your friends
now
over a girl is crazy. You didn't slime us out and backdoor us.
Nothing that's going on with us. You know what I'm saying?
No, you acting dumb. You acting mad.
And the fact you can't process that what you're doing is wrong, it literally is why we don't want to be cool with you no more.
What am I doing that's wrong?
Because you're being weird.
Is there anything in there? We clearly said it a couple times, so I don't know why you're acting confused.
Hit him, Hope. Hit him.
For what? See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
now you trying to hit me. I ain't even doing nothing but tell her that me and the girl's couple. Like, come on, bro.
So you're telling me right now.
And why are you being messy?
I literally did
Why
not
are you
know
coming for
anything.
her? She didn't even say
I'm
nothing.
just saying, like, they wasn't there. Maybe they wasn't supposed to know.
You was gonna find out regardless.
No, because yeah, they were gonna find out regardless. You said it on the whole bus.
When I came over,
I'm
you
like,
talking about, oh, yeah, that's
because
they
it was
on the bus,
funny.
bro.
You wanted to make it all big and bad on the bus. Why can I not talk about it? Everybody
I did
at
that
school
for
knows now.
her game, like, come on.
Okay, but you made it loud so everybody on the bus can hear you.
Right.
So why can't
Everybody
I
that
say
was on the bus, were they on the bus? No.
It's
Now
their
look how
bus,
they acting
right?
with
So
each
that's
other.
the point. That's what you did on purpose. You did it on purpose. You knew it was fake.
I was going to do it regardless if y'all was there or not.
Okay,
Y'all
so
wasn't
why you didn't say it
there.
every time
So
we've
why
been
did I
around
tell
you and we've been on the bus and every time we see you with her at the
When
bus
y'all
stop?
just asked me, we wasn't a couple.
And
Now
why-
we are.
Okay, so why are you getting mad at me that I'm telling them?
I'm not even mad. It's
You
them.
just
Look
literally,
at them.
no, you literally just said, why
Nah.
you being messy? I'm not being messy. I just told him because
I'm
they're my
just saying,
cousin.
y'all trying to switch up.
So you
That's
just
crazy.
decided that today, that you was dating today?
No, they knew he wanted to date her.
Right. Last time I told you, it wasn't that long ago. So.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not doing this, bro. Y'all
Okay,
got
don't do it,
Got
'cause
it.
we
Y'all
don't-
got it.
It don't matter. Go. Don't
Congratulations.
I'm out, bro.
Congratulations.
Don't come back either.
Please don't. This is exactly why
my
I
God.
swear to God, like this is why I don't do
Okay, so they're mad, which is to be expected, because initially they told him to pretend like he liked Brooke, to break her heart, and he did not do that. All right, so that's why they're mad. And I actually think one of those girls, I think Hope, probably secretly likes that boy and stuff. And he did say what they said he said. So he basically lied, instead of telling the truth that he liked Brooke. He just said they were friends, which they shouldn't have believed that anyway. You could tell that he liked the girl, but they were being delusional, and they did not realize that he actually liked the girl. So that's what they're mad about. So I think they did the right thing when they decided, ended their friendship, since he's lied and he didn't do what they told him to do. Because remember, again, they are the ones who told him to start talking to Brooke and pretend like he likes certain things like that. And he did what a lot of people do. Like when you watch movies like that, they end up falling for the girl or the guy. And that's exactly what he did. So it is what it is. So hopefully we'll see how this whole storyline is going to play out. And we will go from there. And like I said, I do hope that Wayne let Brooke and Isaiah, get closer and things like that, just to show people that, just because you have your plans made out for the future or you're not a fast girl, you can still get into situations where it can put you at a risk of getting pregnant or any other thing. So I think he needs to basically do skits like that with them. So, so other the kids can see this, and maybe it can stop them from doing certain things. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the last skit for tonight, and that's with Dalen. Okay, and then that's going to be it. Thank you to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in replay over here in the chat. Thank you to Bronze, Tina, Queen, Jermaine, and that's it over here in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, and leave a comment. If you want to show additional support for the channel, make sure, if you want to, you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, $Shakes too, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right, and I will be doing my night out live when I come back. So if you're up, you can come and check that. Plus, I got a special thing at the end that I need to do a reaction to someone who just needed to do some crazy shit today. I was told this. All right, so yeah, y'all can come in here and see that if y'all up. All right, and I'm doing that like at the last of the video because just in case people don't want to hear it. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and watch this last skit for tonight, and this is Dalen. Wait till y'all see this. This is a hot ass juicy mess. Dalen. Let me go to Brenda because it's already here. We're just gonna show it from hers while I go ahead and get ready to get out of here.
Yes. What do you mean? What am I doing? I couldn't wait for my mother to leave.
I see.
I wanted to do something special for you.
You're naughty.
Really? You don't like it?
I love it.
Do you?
But let me tell you.
What?
You're not getting any tonight.
Who said I was gonna get any?
This is so pretty.
Well, how about this?
You got this for me.
I did. How about you go try it on?
Okay.
And I'll make myself comfortable.
She didn't want to give him anything, but she sets it out with Cabot. Not just the first time, but the second time too. Okay? Dalen. You better pick better women, honey.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm not bad. You are a bad influence.
You finna get some. All right. Wait till y'all see this shit right here. Let me go put this up while y'all watching it. It's a hot mess.
Wow.
Then I got to get ready to go.
You did a great job.
Right? I can be your stylist.
You got me in the middle of the afternoon wearing lingerie.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
I think they call it midday.
It's a midday.
It's a little bit midday action.
Okay.
Okay, so hear me out.
Okay.
Lay back.
Okay. I'm kind of scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. Okay, lay back and then what?
Relax.
Okay.
Now close your eyes.
Okay.
Are they closed?
Yes.
What you saw my hand? Close your eyes.
Okay, they're closed.
Now, I'm about to open up Daddy Dalen's bag. Are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I'm serious.
Daddy Dalen?
Daddy Dalen's bag of tricks.
Okay.
What the hell?
What?
It's a Bible.
Dalen, if you just wanted to have Bible study, you could have just said that.
This is my mom's backpack, Noelle.
Your mom?
Yeah, we got the same bag. She must have grabbed my bag out the living room.
Oh, hell.
Mood kill. Okay.
Okay.
So wait, your mom grabbed your bag. So
Yes.
So she's at church with your bag of goodies?
Oh my gosh, Noelle, you're laughing. This is serious. My mama take God and church serious.
Dalen.
No, it ain't no Dalen nothing. She's at church with the...
She's gonna be so mad.
Do you know what I had in that bag?
No.
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next skit
I couldn't wait for my mother.
where the mom comes back, confronts Dalen for this right here, and he has to, set his mom straight. That was a hot ass mess, huh? So let's see. When Dalen tells his mama he is a grown man. Oh my God. Let's see. Here it is right here. All right, let's go ahead and watch this, you guys.
Thank you so much for trying earlier. Even though it didn't go as planned.
I mean, it didn't go as planned. My mama's gonna be pissed when she finds her bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
David, the rings don't scratch.
Mama, look, I already know what you're about to say.
David, I was at church. Pastor said, pull out your Bibles, and I go in this bag, zip this bag open, and pull out some baby oil in this doggone handcuff, this fraganecker. What is this freaky deaky mess?
Mama, I apologize that you grabbed the wrong bag and took it to your church, but that was not my intention.
What do you have in there?
No, listen, that was not the time.
You know what? Look, girl, look. Ever since you got with that Brittany girl and she took your virginity, Dalen, you've been acting like I don't even know what is all that mess?
First of all, Mama, Brittany did not take my virginity. I lost my virginity way before Brittany. And second of all, that's my personal bag. That's the thing. I am an adult. You, Mama, you running into my house, yelling and screaming. You going up to Noelle, calling her little girl. Oh, that's uncalled for. I am not your little son that used to live with you. I am a grown man, and I do grown man things inside of my house. So all I'm asking for you to do is just respect me as the man that you raised me to be. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, you raised me.
But can you at least apologize?
Dalen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm gone. Where's my bag, Dalen?
Right there on the
I'm
counter.
sure it was just a mix-up.
Look, I love you.
I love you too.
Dalen, I told you she was gonna be upset.
That was not the time for I told you so.
What's in that bag?
What's in the bag?
I heard her. She said something about handcuffs. What were you planning on doing? Dalen, stop. You had your mama in the church house with handcuffs?
Could you imagine her pulling that out?
So you went shopping.
I went shopping.
Dalen.
Yes.
No.
Come on.
No.
Put the outfit back
Oh
on.
my God. Put the outfit back on.
Put the outfit right back on.
Damn, you're bad.
I'm not bad.
All right, so that was a hot ass mess. It was something fun to, leave out, for tonight, with. I'm glad Dalen did tell his mom that he's grown. You know what I'm saying? He does do grown people things. So she need to stop tripping. And that bag was taken by mistake. All right. So that was a good, funny skit to watch, you guys. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed night. And I'll be back tomorrow early afternoon with another reaction. And tomorrow I'll tell y'all the funny story, what I had to tell my daughter when she started dating. She had a real first boyfriend a year ago. And she's like, at the time she was 20, going on 21. Y'all get ready to laugh. And I'm going to tell y'all how you can tell kids stuff, right? And they can tell you stuff without them being disrespectful and then without you being disrespectful to them. All right? All right. Other than that, y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell notifications. All right? Have a blessed night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And thank you for being here. Thanks to everybody for being here. And sweet dreams. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and change this banner real quick. Not this banner, but this logo up here real quick. And then we are getting ready to go. Let's see. Let me get it. Okay. Put it back on there. Now, y'all, we get ready to get out of here. Peace out, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.